Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us again for our 5e campaign, Airships of Nuada. Thanks for coming to hang out. Just a quick note and reminder for everybody, if you didn't already know, we are sponsored by Dungeon Fog. So if you go over to dungeonfog.com/manshorts, you can get 10% off your annual membership. If you don't know what it is, it's a really cool cloud-based map-making system. Check it out with this video, you see. So, as you can see, lots of really cool assets there. They add new assets every month. It is a really cool program. I like it a lot. So go over to dungeonfog.com/manshorts and get 10% off your annual membership. They are sponsoring this stream as well as all of our streams this month. So with all of that said, I'm going to hand things over to Ethan, our trusty and faithful DM, who's going to bring us up to speed on where we've been and where we're going.
Thank you for that, Chaz. I might be faithful. I don't know if I'm trusty though, as a DM. But we'll see how it goes. Hold on. Getting the. Okay, I'm not dying.
Okay.
Yeah. So
off to a good start.
Everyone, Ethan, not dead.
Not yet. Hopefully got a couple decades left. So last time we left everyone off, they were on top of a flying whale. They were saving Barry from some people that were trying to excavate what turns out to be an orb, the white orb from inside of Barry. They successfully took out some homunculi and the necromancer that summoned them, as well as a dragon that stayed around to the end that they skinned and cut the tail off and are now in the middle of processing the bodily remains of. So we go on to that basically right now. I think Thornstooth, Willa. Yeah, well, I'd say Thornstooth. Thornstooth is right now skinning this dragon, while everyone's just kind of trying to lick their wounds. It seems like the only ones that came out unscathed were Willa and Studebaker from that last fight. Right now, Barry is now back to full health, to full virility. His skin isn't kind of, pockmarked or anything anymore. It's got its nice sheen on it again, and it looks like all the wounds that were on him have completely closed up. So it seems like he has fully absorbed and reintegrated the orb inside of his body. Villi's looking a little hurt there. Ignacious looks like he's about a half health, and Thornstooth is he's Thornstooth. What do you expect?
Pretty much always at a quarter health.
I look exactly 50% hurt.
Exactly. So Barry starts kind of flying again. It looks like he is heading upwards. Villi, you and Ignacious and Willa are on the boat. So the boat right now, I think, Willa, are you still steering the boat?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. So
Didn't
you see
mean
that
to do
Barry...
that. Didn't mean to do that.
Oh no!
Did you attack Barry?
Ah,
Fire bolted Barry. What the hell, Chaz?
Yeah.
Studebaker thinks the fight's still going.
Yeah. He saw the dragon and went, "Oh crap!" Firebolted it.
Don't worry, that was an accident.
All right. So
a crit on that.
So he did.
I didn't even know the turtle could shoot lightning. This is amazing. Or
Yeah,
shoot
I wanted
fire.
to go ahead and get my crit out of the way, I guess.
Just get it out of the way there. So Barry has started to take off kind of northward, north in the z-axis, upwards for people that are normal three-dimensional objects, and the he's kind of starting to leave the boat. It seems like he isn't really saying anything to y'all either, as he's kind of leaving.
yeah, can I still hear what he's saying?
How long did?
One second.
Yeah. You're good.
Okay. Well, is he saying anything?
He is not saying anything to you now.
Well, that's fair. Also, where is the enemy ship?
It has floated away, and in the middle of the battle, Villi cut all the ropes to it, and it started since it wasn't anchored anymore. It started to float away.
Okay, bye.
So currently, right now, Studebaker, Runin, and Thornstooth are on top of Barry and kind of floating away. Looks like Thornstooth, Studebaker healed you for 15 points.
Good job killing that dragon, buddy.
Yeah, it was nothing, really.
Hey, you think I can have some of this skin for shoes?
Take as much as you want, man.
Oh, excellent.
So as it happens, that the leather kind of around its legs is enough for you to have more shoes that you think you could probably do in about a year.
Oh, wonderful. I'll just scoop that into my bag.
Okay. Well. Let's see. Thornstooth, give me because you're the one butchering it right now, correct?
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a survival check to see how well you butcher the. Okay. Yeah. So Studebaker, your companion Thornstooth there has expertly carved off this leather. And you have enough leather for about a year's worth of dragon shoes.
Yeah, those are the
you
customs.
also are able to get a sizable length of the dragon tail. You're able to keep the poison gland intact as you're butchering and dismantling it. And it seems like you've gotten enough of the tail piece to make an average length spear. It's not gonna be working as like a big javelin or anything like that for like the ship. But if someone of medium size wants to wield it as a spear, good enough length for that.
Cool.
You said you wanted enough leather for like dragon leather hides for everyone as well.
Yeah, so we could look like Steve Zissou.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. We get like a uniform.
Yeah.
And the healing roll that I rolled was just me walking over to Villi and making him look less dead. So that's 14 points of healing.
Does that make our ship the Dragon Wagon?
Oh my god.
I think now you'll have it as.
Is there enough dragon skin that we can do like a wood paneling kind of thing on the side of the ship? Because I could do like dragon skin paneling.
There's not enough where you can do paneling on the ship and make dragon leather like shoes and dragon leather, leather for yourself.
I mean, I'd rather have all the cool dragon skin stuff to wear, but I figured if we put the dragon paneling on the side, we could have called it a station dragon.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's true. Also, hey, maybe can I use some of the dragon skin and put it on my pistol like in Call of Duty?
Just have a new skin. Yeah, for the thematics of it, I'll allow it. You take a bit of the ear. Well, you tell Thornstooth to take a bit of the ear and and form it around your pistol.
Is it blue? Because it'll look like the scar that I use when we play multiplayer if it's blue.
No, it is true to what you see on the screen. It is a green dragon.
Oh, okay.
And I still want to use the head for a drum, but maybe we can mount it to the front of the ship so we can play it as we go into battle.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you're able to, so with all that, you're able to get the pieces. Crafting it into what you want to do is going to be a bit different. Okay. And I don't think anyone really has. Does anyone have any kind of craft other than Studebaker and shoes?
That is a very good question.
Yeah,
you don't get leather off of an animal. You don't get leather off of an animal. You have to make it into leather.
Yeah, you have to
tan
it and treat it and stuff.
With the actual animals, usually what you do is you pulverize the brains and spread them thinly over the inside of the skin and set it out to dry. And the brains will keep it from decaying. until it dries. It becomes leather.
Well,
That is more metal than an album cover. I love it.
Thanks, Villi. That was cheery.
Well, that's actual truth. I mean, if you ever were in a position that you had an animal skin and you wanted to make leather and you didn't have modern chemicals, that's how you do it.
Yeah, but your people could figure it out, right, Villi?
So coincidentally, yes, y'all are next to a gnome flying.
Oh yeah, they can do anything.
So,
whoa, hey, real quick, the voice of God booms down with a $50 donation from Lance on YouTube. He says, "Ha ha ha!
Good name.
Go burr." I hope y'all are doing good. I love the game, even if I miss a lot of the live streams, and we love you, Lance. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Lance. Good name. Thank you very much for the donation.
It's very good name.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So Thornstooth, you're gonna basically be spending the next better part of a couple of hours skinning and processing, getting the bits of this dragon off.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna mark it right there.
It's all gonna be raw material. You're not gonna have really anything processed and made yet. You'll have to wait until you get back to the gnome village for them to do all of that for you.
Okay. Should I push it onto the ship? Should we pull the ship up next to it?
That is what I did.
So right now, y'all are kind of on the back of Barry as he's kind of taking off. Willa, you bring the ship up near the front of Barry's eyes, which hold on, let's actually see. Boop boop.
Barry has eyes?
Where? Oh no, it doesn't.
Now you're up at the
round thing.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that's as good as the tokens can do, okay? So you pull up next, and then as you come up next to Barry's eyes, he does finally see you. And he goes, "Hello. It's been a while."
Oh, you remember us then?
Yes, you have a new ship.
Yes, we do. The Dragon Wagon?
I thought it was Tantalus Revenge. Are y'all renaming it the Dragon Wagon?
I think we'll rename it periodically through the episode. Don't worry.
I'm going to eat some of the brains.
Anyway, Barry, why were those people attacking you?
Thornstooth, give me a Constitution save as you eat the dragon brain.
Corey, if this kills me, this is on you, man. Thanks for the donation. Here we go. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, it's delicious. The taste is nothing like you've ever had before, unless you, in somewhere in your background, have eaten dragon before. But it has the texture of a nice, like, almost like a bread pudding or a custard. It's like in between that. It's a little firmer than normal brain. But yeah, it's kind of got that texture between bread pudding and custard.
Okay, I think I like this better.
Brains are actually called sweetbreads in French cuisine, and
they are delicious. And do have the texture of custard. So, Will, you asked them if what'd you ask them?
Yeah, Barry, why were those people attacking you?
Well, I think they were trying to get something from in me.
Oh.
I didn't feel very well for a bit, but now I feel my herd calling me north. Well, Z-axis north, up.
Okay.
Does everybody in your herd have one of those white orbs, Barry?
I don't know what you mean, white orb. I'm just following my herd.
Is your whole herd immortal?
Well, I don't know if I'm immortal, but I have lived a very long time.
Okay.
Longer than normal will, I've been told. But my herd have... One of them's gone, and 3 of them are together. That's strange. Normally they're all separate. And normally there's 4 of them. And he's just kind of like, so Will, you're kind of keeping track with him. Yeah, so it seems like Barry doesn't really know what's going on with like any kind of orb that's inside of him. He just kind of knows that he's lived for a very, very long time, and any time like he kind of gets injured, it just kind of works itself out. Which is why he wasn't really too worried about people trying to dig into him.
Well,
he's just been trying to. He it informs you like he kind of feels this kind of pull, very, very far away up. And he's not really sure where from. He's just kind of following the pull and the call of his the rest of his herd.
well, I feel like we should leave Barry be then. He's got priorities.
Isn't the orb important though?
Yeah, don't we have some kind of a magical tracker or something where we can keep track of Barry? Because I feel like the assholes that work for the big scary ship guy are just going to keep going after Barry.
That's a possibility.
I mean, would Barry be willing to hang out by the... Can you ask him if he'd be willing to chill with us for a little while and see if those guys know where he is?
Hey, Barry, would you want to fly with our crew for a while?
Give me a charisma check.
Oh, what check?
A charisma check.
Okay.
Barry, we're cool.
I promise we're cool.
He had said that he felt the call of his... I can't think you called it a herd, but it would be a pod, right?
Yeah.
What'd I do? Oh.
Ooh, not so good.
Oh. Disappointing.
Want to befriend Barry?
Oh, forgot to take a shower today.
I don't think any of y'all have showered today. Well, I guess no. You were in a gnome village. Yeah. So you implore with him to fly with y'all for a little bit, hang out for a little bit. It kind of falls on deaf ears. You can actually see his like head's kind of tilting upward and away from you as you're imploring for him to stay with you.
Oh.
Well, I'm getting back on the ship.
Yeah, I'm gonna start loading the dragon stuff onto the ship.
The dragon viscera.
Oh.
Dragon bits.
Runan's gonna come also, and he's gonna kind of run up and do.
Also, why is this the second time we've talked about eating brains today?
Brains
that's a you problem.
Yeah.
We don't want to hear about your lunch plans.
That sounds like an Ethan and Olivia problem.
Mostly just an Olivia problem. Brains are good. All right.
No, I don't know, man. I would never try that.
So Runan actually runs to the front of the ship and also tries to implore to Barry to stay with y'all, and he as well, his pleas are met with deaf ears.
Barry, these guys are so cool, though. They taught me how to murder.
Yeah, somebody else try to convince Barry, because I clearly can't.
You're the only one that speaks whale.
Oh.
Yeah, you are the only one that...
Aww.
Unless you're...
I can talk to him. I just can't understand him.
True, that's right.
Yeah.
You can.
Plead with him.
Oh, it's a Studebaker starts playing the drums?
I'm
playing your banjo?
banjo.
Playing the banjo. Yeah, Thornstooth, if you want a shot to try to get Barry to stay.
Is that just charisma?
Oh my gosh.
Give me a... Oh, yeah, persuasion. Yeah,
Persuasion?
Yeah.
Hey, man. Why don't you go ahead and follow us?
I am not a man.
Perception.
Perception.
Oh, my bad. That's not what you wanted.
You found the whale.
You were definitely aware that there's a whale around.
I'm standing on him. I know that. All right.
He's got pretty blue eyes.
Why don't you follow us for a while, dude?
Oh, we tried.
Yeah, come hang out with us, and you can hear these tunes all the time. Can I try a persuasion?
Yeah, you can try to persuade him.
Barry, come back. Clearly, Studebaker has some sway with the whales.
It's the size thing.
Studebaker, so you're playing the banjo and you suavely kind of walk across the deck up to Barry as he's pulling away right now. Thornstooth, you're putting all the dragon stuff on the boat. Yeah. And the distance between you and you being on Barry and the boat is getting wider and wider. And then it kind of starts getting narrower and narrower as Barry kind of he turns his head back. And he goes, "Those tunes remind me of my other pod. Those are nice tunes. Maybe I could stay a little while if you keep playing."
Oh, man.
Can do.
Those jams are lit, yo.
So as long as Studebaker will have you make a check every couple in-game hours to see if Barry stays with you. But as long as you're playing well, Barry will stay with y'all.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm like the Pied Piper, except it's like a banjo and a whale.
Hey, Crystal. Thanks, Crystal. Thornstooth is my favorite as well.
It's surprising he hasn't died yet.
I know. I've been trying, but now I've grown attached to him, so I don't want him.
And because she donated $5, she said her favorite part was when you got thrown out of the admissions tent when the rest of us all forgot that we were role playing. You wanted to see what the fuck you were doing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when he was barding around the festival.
Yeah. They tried to steal all the admissions money, and they're like, "Get out of here! What are you doing?"
It worked.
Yeah. That's true. It did. It really did. We got really wealthy fast because of that.
I don't know all this Wii stuff.
So,
let's go get those little guys to make us some cool dragon stuff, and let me, Villi, and Thornstooth take some naps.
Yes,
y'all need it. Okay, so let's go ahead. All right, let's do this. Give me 1 second while I reset up the map because we've got some things that are a little different. And I need to.
Also, we have a bunch of random new people in the YouTube chat, which is cool. Welcome.
Welcome.
Oh, hello.
It's a bunch of people who said that they've followed the streams, but they haven't caught the live ones yet. So this is what we're like live.
Oh, cool. No. Welcome.
That works perfectly. No, I'm just over here talking to myself. Don't mind me.
Yeah, we're still on top of a very loud whale.
And the replay streams is Charles edits out all the axe murders and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. So everyone starts heading back on the ship to the Gnome stronghold. Let's get rid of that dragon there, so I don't bring the dragon with me to the Gnome stronghold. That would not be nice.
Well, we're bringing most of the dragon to the Gnome stronghold.
Yeah, just not in a way that the gnomes are freak out. That wouldn't be good.
Could we rig it up like a big puppet on the front of the ship?
Well, I mean, Thornstooth did put the
that
head on
the Jay talking, by the way.
All right, let's go.
Ignacious said a prayer over the beast.
All right, so we'll have y'all come in as normal. Boop, 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 boop. Get everyone settled. So Barry makes it there before y'all, because he's huge, and kind of settles in underneath the traveling gnome vessel. So you can see him there on the right side underneath the vessel. He
Oh my god.
Yeah, Barry's big. And So you'll come in, and the gnomes are diligently working still. It hasn't been too long since y'all rode out to save Barry. Ignacious, you remember a warning and a recommendation from the four brothers?
Oh, I remember. I'm gonna go make sure my ice thing doesn't kill me.
Yeah, to come back as soon as you can.
Because a little behind the scenes, after the stream last week, Ethan was real mad I didn't hit anything with the ice thing because it would have hurt me. And he was very upset I didn't land any hits.
It would have frozen him also, which would have been fantastic.
That would have been hilarious, dude.
I was kind of mad that it didn't happen too.
Especially after how much he didn't hit anyone. I wanted everyone's almost dead. He's like, I'll just finish off this last one, and finally gets a hit, and it just freezes him in place.
I want to go and find a tanner.
Okay. So
trying to get like a spray tan, or
tanning beds are a better way. Yeah. They're healthier.
Oh yeah,
super healthy. Tanner. I'm in a rich white kid. Tanner.
Like Danny's kids, you know.
Yeah, no. I want to get this dragon skin scales turned to leather.
Okay. Yeah. So y'all have had a good lay of the ship, of the flying gnome ships right now. So you remember where a tannery is? Tannery? Is that what they call them? Tannery? Tannery sounds right.
Yep.
Real fast, is that a ghost whale above the...
No, I just put him underneath the actual layer of the map itself, so he didn't take up literally half the map.
Is that a ghost whale? This just turned into a horror campaign. We're actually playing Call of Cthulhu, guys.
He's
ghost
dead.
whale.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So, yeah, you remember where a tannery is? It's in the same area where Ignacious is heading to go to the Four Brothers to get his hammer completely fixed. Villi, Willa, Thornstooth, where y'all head?
Bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop mine off at like a musical shop, the head, to get it turned into a drum, and then go to sleep.
I mean, Villi's got some hit points back, but he has no spells. Literally no spells. And if anything comes off, and with these guys, something's sure to come off within the next few minutes. So at least let me get a few minutes of sleep.
Yeah, I'm about to fight every goblin in this town.
Unfortunately, there probably would be zero. So
yeah.
So Villi and Thornstooth, y'all head to the inn that y'all stayed at, and Villi, as you walk in, the same receptionist that was there when y'all left is still there, still manning the front counter, and she sees you walk in, and she was kind of sitting there, drinking her coffee, eating her biscuits, and kind of checking out her nails, and she sees you walk in, and her eyes light up a little bit. And she goes, "Oh, well, hello again, Villi. It's so nice to see you again. I didn't think I was going to see you again so soon. You kind of left in a hurry."
You almost didn't get a chance to see me again.
Well,
it went a couple of miles down and looked all over the rocks. But how are you?
The joke passes over her head. She's just kind of excited and happy to see you. She's like, "Well, that's a curious expression you say. It must be some local slang. But I'm doing very well. I kept your rooms tidy for you if you'd like to stay for a bit."
Yes, sure. He takes out a gold piece and hands it to her. Put this on account and take 20% for a tip for yourself.
Oh, well, you're too kind. And she kind of, you notice a slight change in her. She kind of slips into a more businessy look. She goes, "You're too kind. Thank you very much, Villi. Enjoy your nap."
Yeah, I really need it. I've been flying. Boy, are my arms tired.
And she laughed at that one. All right, so Villi, Thornstooth, both of y'all going to sleep.
Yeah, did I drop off my head?
Yeah, so you head into a musician shop. Now, are you trying to get it with, like, are you just getting the leather turned into it, or are you doing the skull and everything?
Probably the skull and everything. I'd like to chop off the top of the cranium and then like have a piece of layer there so I can play it. And then also, if we could make it happen to where whenever I hit the drum, fire comes out of the mouth, that'd be kind of sweet.
So you walk into the musician shop, and as you walk into the front door with a dragon's head, you see the shopkeep is kind of just like arranging things on the side walls, and he hears the ding ding, and he turns and goes, "Oh well, hello." Oh, and then just like as he's kind of climbing the wall, like all of the instruments that he was kind of putting up and setting straight, he pulls down on top of them, so he's in like a pile of instruments, and you hear a bunch of clanging and twanging and gonging going on, and a gnome with streak of pink down the center of his hair comes up and goes, "Oh!" and then just kind of keeps like trying to cower like behind the counter, and then he kind of slowly peeks up and sees that you're carrying a dragon's head. It's not a dragon that has suddenly poked his way into his store, but he's still a little jittery, and he's, "Hello, what can I do for you, sir?"
Is this a bad time?
Person, no, you gave me a fright. I need to, and he starts kind of getting that pile all separated and set up. It's going to take him quite a bit to get everything set back together and up on the wall.
I'll help him. I'll set down the dragon head and start helping pick up stuff.
Okay. Well, thank you, sir. Yeah. So while y'all get that going, we'll go to Ignatious. So Ignatious, you walk into the brother shop, and they. As you walk in, all four of them kind of pop out and go, he's back. Is he losing any? Has he lost any limbs or anything? No, it looks okay. They kind of all kind of they're kind of like looking you up and down. And when you said, "Yeah, this thing works great," they kind of look around each other like, yes, of course it looked great. Yep, best in the business. No problems at all. We were just, just trying to make sure you're careful with it. That whole thing about bringing it back was a lie. There was nothing wrong with it, of course. But just for safety,
actually, I would
if you
like
want to,
look at one thing. Could you put some insulation on the handle, because it did make my hand a tiny bit chilly as I was missing all of my hits with it.
Oh yes, yeah. That's of course what we were talking about when we meant you should bring it back. Oh yes, fine tuning the handle. That's what we were talking about. Mm-hmm. And they're like looking at you like you're about to just bust into like something strange. Like they're very cautious around you while you're handling this.
Closest to me.
So with his gloves on, he grabs it and kind of just holds it like out away from him, and as he goes to the back, the other one is like, "Oh yes, that's just he doesn't want to drop it. That's why he's being so careful for it. Is there anything else we could do for you at all? Anything?
Do you guys do armor or any kind of shield work? Because we just came into possession of a fairly large amount of dragon leather, and we're gonna need some stuff done with it."
Oh, did you get the bones? We don't really do leather a whole lot. There's a tannery across the street that might be able to do something.
That's where my friend went originally. Hold on just a moment. And who's close to me? I know someone's at the tannery, which is across the street, right?
Studebaker. Studebaker is across the street.
I'm literally going to just poke my head out the door and go, "Hey, Studebaker!"
Yes? Hello?
Did we take the bones from that thing too?
I didn't. I just got a pile of gross skin and stuff.
I'm going to peek my head back. I'm just going to go back inside. Undetermined, but if we did get the bones, you will be the first to know.
I'm just gonna keep wandering.
So, I mean, we
towards
can
the
do stuff.
tannery.
We can do stuff with bones, but we're not really specialists with leather. That'd be next door. Which
okay, I'm gonna go to sleep now because I figured they're gonna keep working on my weapons. Not in their shop. I'm not gonna curl up in the corner or anything like that. I'm gonna go back.
I'm watching y'all this time. All right. Yep. Pop to Studebaker. Studebaker, you walk into the tannery and you are just assaulted with the smells of like drying and chemicals and vinegar and a little bit of like leather, but in a way you've never really smelled it before. You usually work with the leather when it's already been processed and dried and put up to leather. It's not just hide. It's not an unpleasant smell to you, but it is assaulting. Inside of this in this room, they have you see on the left-hand side there are a lot of like finished leathers of different skins, different colors. Looks like they have some dyes applied to it as well. On the right side, you see a pile, and this is probably where a lot of the stench is coming from. You see a pile of different animal skins that are like raw animal hides and skins. In the center, you see a array of different vats that kind of have, they're all in different colors and big vats filled to the brim, and there are people or gnomes in the vats kind of stomping their way around in the water. Looks like also their skin from the knee down is stained in whatever color that they are stomping around in the vat.
Hello. Anybody? Can someone help me, please?
They all kind of stop, and you hear just a resounding "hello" and a lot of pillows. And one kind of steps out, and he points to one of the gnomes that are in the back. Looks like they were taking a break. That looks like they have the same color staining on their legs as that gnome does, and he kind of snaps his fingers to the vat. They kind of switch. He comes in off of his break, and the one that stepped out of the vat, still kind of dripping wet, and kind of tracking along the floor. And you're noticing, now that you're looking at the floor, there are actually a lot of different colored stains on the wood floor. There's no real solid color that you can see on the floor of the shop. And he reaches a hand out and says, "Hello, always nice to meet a good customer. How are you?"
I'm well. My name is Studebaker Peppercorn, and as you can see, I just have like the pile of it in my hands. I'm just like, I have this dragon skin that I need turned into leather. Can you do that?
Well, this isn't a leathersmith for anything. Well, yeah, we can do some dragon leather. We got a bit of a backlog. It might take a bit though.
Oh well, that would be fine. How long do you think it'll take?
Premium leather like this. We got a backlog. Big names that are coming for the leather. Might take about a month or two.
What if I paid you double your asking price?
Hey, that kind of gets everyone to stop and kind of they chuckle a little bit. And he brings a flask out of his side pocket. Well, you see the big names I was talking about, they already pay double our asking price, so you're looking at 2 weeks after that. If you really want to get up with the big wigs. Still going to be a backlog. That's all right. It's the name of the game. We got orders to fill. You understand.
Perhaps you may have heard of me or seen my shoes around.
Give me a persuasion check.
I'll go and hype up his shoes.
He did make like gnome force ones for half of the city.
Yeah. And, yeah, he looks you up and down, and you see like a light bulb ping in his head, and he goes, "You're Studebaker Peppercorn."
Yes, that's me, the one and only.
The marketplace cobbler. You caused quite a ruckus there.
Yes, well, once I have the
like...
leather for this dragon leather, I intend to cause an even larger ruckus with my new dragon shoes.
Oh no, it did it again.
I thought that was the background music for like the dragon shoe commercial. Studebaker Peppercorn, like reverse swoosh logo on the side of the dragon high tops.
So like all the gnomes start singing the name of the city again.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So they said, well, you might not see it by the state of her feet, but we. He kind of leans in. He was like, "Your shoes did us a great service," and he kind of points to the back, and they don't have a full set. Like they don't all have their own shoes, but you do recognize even under all the rainbow of stain that are on your shoes already after like 3 nights. It's only been like 2 nights. That those are the shoes that you crafted for them. It seems like there's only 5 pairs of them. So on their breaks, they kind of put them on to experience nice shoes and the joy of really well cobbled shoes.
Oh yeah.
But they are a mess. And he said, "Well, we still got to run a business here, so double asking price. And for you, Studebaker, I think we can make an express job with this. What color are you looking for?"
Surprise me.
Okay. So you hand off the leather to them. What are you looking for? Like, are you just looking for full body, like leather?
Track suits.
Well, I'm mostly just looking for like flat sheets of leather that I can then do with what I want.
Can you make them look like matching members only jackets?
Huh.
So you just want the leather. You don't really want something put together.
Well, I might want something put together after the fact. I don't know. This was kind of a fool's errand to send Studebaker on by himself. Because he doesn't have the best memory. So for him, I'm gonna just say that he doesn't remember needing it for anything else other than shoes. So for him, he just needs flat sheets of leather.
Flat sheets of leather. Okay. Yeah, they can do that for you. And then we'll go ahead and we'll pop to Thornstooth. Or no, Willa. What do you want to do, Willa?
I'm gonna wander around with Runen and just find something to do while they're, messing with the leather stuff.
Okay, so you and Runen.
I'm sorry, Lance just donated $20 again. Thank you, Lance. You're awesome. And said my man just gave this whole town dragon skin Yeezys. Nice flex, bro. Nice flex.
Yeah, son.
Done.
Sorry, Ethan. Continue.
So we just had Air Force One fly over us.
Yeah, that was loud.
That was another shoe reference. I love it.
Are y'all hearing this? It's still going on.
It's still going. They're coming for us.
We live in a Navy town with a big Air Force area, too, so that happens.
Maybe you should duck and cover.
Yeah, relax. Maybe it's Barry.
Yeah, probably Barry up there.
If the stream suddenly cuts off.
Barry landed on my house.
Oh, God. All right, so... where? Oh yeah, Willa and Runen. Sorry, so many things just went on. Willa and Runen just start wandering around the town, and so they remember you and Runen in the marketplace, drinking with the rest of them, and a few of them and they might be remembering this wrong, but they kind of in their mind remember both of y'all partaking in the mosh pitting that was going on. So as you're coming around the village, there were some that they're trying to pull you in and like show you around their shop and like show you what they do for work. They're really trying to get more buddy-buddy camaraderie with you. Runen, after a while, does remember. It says, "Willa, if I do remember correctly, these gnomes, they're very handy. Do you think we might be able to have them get sent back to Valifor? Maybe they could assist in the Titan project."
I would ask them about that. I mean, maybe for the right wages, but this seems like their hometown.
Well, yeah, but they are traveling. They might be able to do it. And so Runen, in front of like a crowd of people that he's around, kind of he sees a little box. He stands up on it and goes, "Please, will you take me to your leader?"
Oh God! What did I get myself into?
And we'll come back to that. Thornstooth, you finish setting up the musical instruments for the musician, and he said, "Oh, well, thank you." And you can still see he's kind of a little jittery, even like looking at that dragon head over there. And he's, might I ask you a question?
Yes.
Why are you carrying around a dragon's head?
Well, I just killed it.
It's terribly terrifying. And then when you say, "Oh, I just killed it," he kind of gets a little bit more shaky as he's like he's looking at you in that way, not at the dragon head.
So I just killed it, but what I really want to do is turn it into a giant drum. So how would we go about making that happen?
And at the mention of that, you want to make this thing into an instrument, his eyes light up. And he goes, "Well, I've never done anything like that. Normally I deal with normal leathers, but it might make a decent sound. Do you mind if I try it out?"
No, go for it. I scooped out most of the brain, so it's pretty hollow.
I looks in and he's like, "Oh, it's a very good job." And he kind of out of his he pulls his tool belt out. Out of his tool belt, you see he has a drumstick, and he comes over and he's kind of tapping it on a bunch of different parts of the head.
Oh my God! Could you make the teeth into a xylophone?
Well, we might be able to do that. I do need to cut some of the bone out to be able to make an actual drum out of it. So we might be with the supports of the bone, if we kind of bring it here and then do that and do a crossbar there, bring the teeth across. Might need to get my special nails out of the back to kind of nail those down. And he kind of sees that you're just kind of staring at him because yeah, short order, yes, I think I might be able to do something like this. It might take a little bit. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
I've never had anything like this, and I don't really have any other projects going on right now of worth. So I can put my devote my time to this. Give me a couple hours and come back. I might have a rudimentary drum and xylophone for you.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go sleep. So,
okay.
Thanks.
So you head to the inn, and as you come in, the innkeeper that you saw last time you were there is still manning the counter, waiting for a knight in shining armor to sweep her off her feet and take her from this place. And you wander in, and she goes, "Oh, well, hello. Your friend Villi, it came a little while ago. I'm assuming you would like a room as well. I kept yours nice and tidy, being a friend of Villi's."
Yeah, I could do that. I'll sleep. That's good. Thanks.
Oh, well, you're welcome. And if he does ask, I'll be up here.
I stop and turn back. Excuse me, what was your name?
Oh God, what was her name?
Oh, wow, what a funny name.
Yeah. Hey, there's these
what
things
was her
called
name?
What was her name? There's these things called notes. Do, 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 do.
We're just standing there in silence.
Yep. She's kind of just like, what? Oh, yeah. Sorry, you asked me something?
What was your name?
Oh, my name. It's Lorena.
Lorena, do you want me to like put in a word with Villi, or what's up?
Well, I've tried many words, but he speaks such a strange dialect. I think it's some kind of slang from where he's from. I feel like we just don't understand each other.
Well, if we're gonna be here for a little bit, because I'm getting a drum made, and the others are kind of messing around town, maybe you should ask him out for like a drink or whatever you goblins do. Gnomes. Gnomes.
Yeah, give me a oh God. Yeah, give me a what would that even be?
Oh man.
God, what would that be?
I like that we just drifted into like dating sim territory.
Give me a charisma check.
Oh boy, it's he rolled as if he called her a goblin.
Yeah. She starts crying.
No.
Because you called her a goblin.
So what room am I in?
I think
Good luck with that.
Body outside.
Yeah.
The same as last time.
All right. Sorry. I just kind of walk back and go to sleep.
Okay. Oh Jesus, Thornstooth. So
Did your lovely bard have nothing that could have helped with that?
Nope. I do have charm person.
Taking a level of bard doesn't increase your base charisma.
Ignacious and Studebaker. So Ignacious, I know you said you were gonna head to go sleep. Studebaker, what are you doing?
Thank you, Ash.
Well, I'm on berry patrol, so.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, Ash, yeah,
Ignacious,
what's up, dude? Thanks.
Oh, hey.
You said he
thank
can't
you very
walk.
much for the donation, Ash. Can't
Craziness
watch
in
real
Oregon.
crazy in Oregon right now. Have fun.
Good luck.
Stay safe.
Oh yeah, I heard. Yeah,
Ash.
stay. Yeah, please do. I heard about that. Oof.
Stay safe.
All right.
Um,
So I'm gonna go back. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm going back to the hotel.
Back to the hotel. Okay, so everyone's heading back to the hotel except for Willa and Runen right now. Ignacious, you're gonna get there right around the same time that Studebaker does. So y'all kind of exit the tannery and blacksmith shop, smithery, at the same time, and y'all enter into the inn as Lorena is crying currently
Hey,
at
lady,
the
are you
at the reception
okay?
desk. And as she sees you come in, she wipes her eyes. Hello, good to see you again. Would you like your same rooms? They've been prepared.
I mean, yeah, but are you okay?
I'll be okay. I am a strong, independent gnome, and I will carry on.
I mean, good for you. It's good to have a mantra. Same room.
Yes. It's been made up for you. Villi came back, and I figured y'all would be in tow behind him because he's such a leader.
Actually,
Yeah, he was super hurt.
when she says that, I'm gonna leave because I just remembered Barry. So I'm gonna show up at the hotel with Ignacious, and then when she says like, "Oh, I figured you guys would be here," I'm just gonna walk out because I'm gonna go and see about Barry.
Okay, so it has been a couple of hours. Go ahead and give me another performance check. Okay, so Barry, you do hit a bit of a sour note, and Barry's staying, but he kind of shakes his head around a little bit, like he kind of got walloped a little. So he's going to be staying around, but the next time you roll your performance, it'll be at a disadvantage because he is not as kind to you as he was earlier.
Okay. Well, I want to say I'll make it up to you next time, buddy.
Okay. He doesn't hear you, he hears you. You don't know if he understood you or not. Villi, you're a little bit woken up from the sound of heavy footsteps coming down the hallway and stepping into like rooms next to you. You're able to heal a bit, but it's not like a full rest that you got.
Okay.
So it was a short rest that y'all had, but not a full 8 hours rest.
So I guess I can actually do this. Oh, that puts me at 27.
Yep, and you can do up to your your amount of hit die at once if you'd like.
Okay, so quick question. In the timeline that we're working on right now, all the people who are ready to go to sleep are asleep?
Yes. Villi got woken up when y'all kind of came into the rooms.
Okay,
Willa
I was making
Runin...
sure we weren't past... I was making sure we didn't time skip, because I still want to talk to that lady before I go to sleep, and I knew that Runin was still doing his weird, asshole from Hamilton soapbox speech.
Yeah, so basically everything that's going on with Willa and Runin happened when y'all first stepped into your respective shops. So We're kind of going to go back in time with Willa and Runin. Y'all are in present time right now, after 3 hours have passed.
Okay.
So you can continue talking with the receptionist lady after we go back to what Willa and Runin were doing. So Runin just stepped up and told them to take him to their leader.
Well, I guess I'm gonna follow along now. I mean, I'm not opposed to the dwarves working for Runin, but I also think that they should be treated fairly in that process, yes?
Well, the only dwarf on this floating ship is...
No, gnomes, sorry. Why do we keep calling them other things?
I don't know. is Ignacious, and he does kind of work... Well, he works with Runin.
Casual racism.
I'm sorry.
And there we were in a city of bugbears.
I'll have Tucker cut a bite, guys.
Yeah, so Runin says to take him to your leader. And they'll kind of turn and go, well, we don't really have a leader. It's more of a kind of collective of the guilds. But they don't normally meet for anyone. They're a little busy. Who are you? And Runin, as he's still up on his soapbox, he stands and goes, well, I am Sir Runin Frummy of Valfor. He kind of just sits there.
I look around at the crowd. Are they saying or doing anything?
Nope. All right, thank you for introducing yourselves. My name's Pippi. Nice to meet you, Sir Runin. What's your Runin from? And they all kind of die laughing from that joke that they made.
Oh my god.
Olivia, I'm whispering to you. Ethan can't hear me. Make him talk to himself as long as possible. Do not interject. Okay,
yeah,
bye.
That's fine with me.
So Runin looks, he's like, well, I'm royalty of a very large city. Might have heard of it, Valfor. It's kind of a mid-level city. real big annual parade party thing.
You're really selling this.
He's never really run into anyone that doesn't really know him before. It's bracing.
I'm famous.
This is the most
right.
like reality television thing ever. Like there's this person who's just not used to dealing with normal human stuff.
All right. I'm about to take your soapbox from you and step up there. Hey, everybody, listen up. This man wants to pay you to do some work. Are you willing to go to his city and do some work and get some money?
Give me a charisma check with advantage.
Okay.
Or
That was
persuasion.
like
Persuasion with advantage.
gecko levels of inspiring.
This man will give you money. Do what he say.
Stunning.
Oh yeah. So, and especially with the fact that you said he will give you money, you didn't specify how much money.
I didn't.
They're gonna take that and they're gonna run with it, and they're like, money, yes, yeah, enough money for the city. Yeah, that's what I heard. She said enough money for the whole city. Maybe we can get a casino in here. Oh, that'd be great. And then we'll have to go to the underground in that back alley. Those people are shifty down there to do some gambling. Yeah, that sounds amazing. And they all start kind of like cheering. And they actually start cheering your name, not Runen's name.
Oh, okay.
They're following you, not Runen. And Runen kind of just looked up at you like, okay. He kind of pats you on the shoulder. Can I take it from here? Should I tell you what to say? I don't really know what to do here.
You should tell them where to go at least. They have to fly their city there.
Yeah. Do you mind? And he kind of holds his hand out to help you off the soapbox. He steps up, and they're kind of they stop like they're cheering. And look up. They have you've gotten Runen their attention, but there's still some kind of stickers in the back. Runen's doing his best to ignore it, but it's you see he kind of has to like compose himself for a second. He goes, well, as I mentioned, I am Runen for me of Valafor, and we have a giant mechanical beast that we're doing a project on. It would be very good if you all wanted to come and assist with that. It would pay, of course. I heard talk of a casino. I don't know if you can tell from my dress. And he looks down at his dress and realizes that while his dress may have started royal, his cape that he had is about a quarter of the way gone and tattered. He has pockmarks and holes in his clothes. They're very dirty. And he says, if you recognize from my dress, you would see that it used to be one that shows craftsmanship and royalty and wealth. But I assure you that where this comes from, there's much more wealth. I've just been fighting because I'm also an adventurer.
All right. Spare him the details. We're taking apart a big robot, guys. We'll pay you.
What she said. Yeah. That. So yes, if you want to take me to pass that on to your leaders. I'm gonna go think about my life.
Where are they in relation to the hotel?
They're on like the other side of the floating city from the hotel. The hotel's kind of is on the east side, and they're over here on the west side.
Can we put like a streetwear tag on this episode? Because we've had shoe talk and Runen bragging about his clean fit. Like, this is definitely a streetwear video.
Yeah, that's true.
So you have successfully recruited the gnomes to go ahead and make their way to Valafor to assist in the project of whatever's going on with the Titan. Runen hasn't been there in a while, so he's not really sure even what's really going on too much. It's been a while since he checked in. At least whatever he's doing, he will have help. Okay, so we'll go back to Ignacious. Ignacious, you wanted Yeah, you wanted to go back to you wanted to keep talking to the front desk woman?
Yeah, just because
Lorena.
Yeah, I'm sorry about my my Tortle friend. He tends to just drift off every once in a while. I apologize. You seem to be in an emotional state. I can tell you're confused. You called Villi our leader. So I just wanted to make sure that you're doing okay.
I'll be okay. You're very kind. Thank you. Just there's not a whole lot of adventure to be had around here, and all the men, they kind of just do their own thing, and the eligible bachelors, just they're not all that eligible anymore. There's no one exciting around. It's the same old day in, day out. A woman needs adventure,
Well, we did. No, I didn't hear that shit. So I was about to be like, well, we just hired your whole town, but I did not hear any of that. Well, all you really got to do is get a ship. I wasn't looking for any adventure when I started this whole foolish thing, and right now it seems like I'm trying to save at least one of these islands. I would recommend following your heart and getting out there.
And she chips up a lot, and she goes, "You know what? I will follow my heart. Thank you. Thank you very much,
my dear." I'm going to go back to my room and thank Christopher Wright for donating bucks and telling us not to mess up the gnomes race anymore. As I almost said, dwarf.
Yes, thank you, Christopher, for your donation. We'll try and do better.
Sorry. Willa Runin, they figured that Thornstooth is asleep. Studebaker is dealing with Barry. Villi, you got woken up as everyone was kind of coming in to go to sleep and take their naps. Are you going to try to go back to sleep, or what are you doing?
Yep, he's going to go back to sleep.
Okay, gonna go straight back to sleep. Okay, so no one's. Okay, all right. So Willa and Runin is gonna just kind of retire. He needs to think about his life and the fact that he apparently he thought he wasn't really great at doing this whole leadering, king kind of royalty thing. But it was more of like he just wanted adventure, and now I guess he's realizing he just isn't that great of a leader. So he's gonna head toward the end to retire as well.
Aw, I'm gonna follow him and be like, hey, are you okay? I'm sorry.
It's just you get something given to you on a silver platter, and you don't want to have it given to you. It's too easy, so you go out for something else, you seek adventure, and I feel like I'm doing okay with that. Do you think I'm doing okay with that? The adventuring? I mean, I've killed people.
I mean, you'll always have a place with us here.
But you never stop wanting to be a leader, and I kind of thought that's in my blood, and maybe I'm not. I don't seem to inspire anyone. Obviously, I look at my dress. I mean, I'm not even dressed like a leader. It just makes you think, why not just cast off the whole leadership role? I mean, technically, I'm still the leader of my city, but...
Hey, I think that whoever would fill your shoes would be a lot worse off than you are right now. So I think, I think you're doing just fine. Wholesome.
Thank you for that. I'll take that into consideration. And so, I'll come up on the end, and as you go into the end, you don't see the front desk lady. You kind of sit and you're waiting. So, great service here, huh?
Yep.
And then Studebaker kind of pops in a little bit later, like while you are waiting. And he starts just making his way back. And Runen stops.
I like that a lot.
Studebaker, hold on. Studebaker, don't we need to get a room? I mean, I know she's not here right now.
Hello.
Yes, Studebaker. Here, I'm here. Studebaker, I'm here. It's your friend Runen.
Yes. Hello. How are you?
Hello. I am. I don't know. I'm kind of having an existential crisis here today. But we carry on. Make peace with ourselves one day, I guess. And he kind of leans into me. He's like, that sounded inspiring, right? Yeah. Gives you a heads up.
I'm gonna play him a little ditty.
Huh?
Runen leaned into you and he's like, that sounded inspiring, right?
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
All right. So you play him a little ditty. Oh, well, I'm glad I can always count on you, Studebaker, to. Well, I'd say you know your place, but.
Oof.
Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. I mean,
you need to be a little more tactful, my dude.
You fit your puzzle piece. You know where your puzzle piece goes, and it fits in great.
Whoa! Too far. That was obscene. I'm not there.
I don't really like puzzles, but cheer up, buddy. And then I'm gonna just go to sleep. Time to sleep now.
Will, are you actually giving him charisma lessons?
I wish.
So he kind of as you just walk by, he's like, okay, I guess I'll just go also.
It'd be great for this campaign to turn into just like a fantasy version of She's All That with Willa, just or like the Princess Diaries, like Willa's just training Runen how to be a leader.
I'm saying this with full conviction. I want to play that. Let's. If it drifts that way, I'm in.
Oh God.
All right. So everyone's kind of made their way to going to sleep. Whole day passes. Whole night passes. Let's see. Studebaker, go ahead and just give me one performance check for the night for Barry to see if he sticks around. You.
Oh yeah.
You play you start picking your banjo, and then you kind of bard. You don't get you ghost sound the sound of the you kind of capture and record that, and then ghost sound that, and then just kind of walk away for the night as that tune lulls Barry to sleep with the sound of whale sounds.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's funny because a lot of people use whale sounds to sleep, and I'm using sounds to put this whale to sleep.
Yeah. Everyone sleeps well. Wakes up in the morning. Runen is up and ready and raring to go for the day. He's feeling great. He is getting something done. He thinks he's going to beat these council members to really drive home the assistants. And he gets up first and starts heading out the door, and sees that the receptionist still isn't there. Doesn't really know where she is, but he makes sure to leave a couple gold pieces just sitting on the counter, just in case she is maybe just late awake, and heads on out. Big old breath of fresh air, and starts heading out.
She stole our ship. I'm gonna be real pissed.
Oh boy!
Right?
Did I inspire her into committing theft of our ship?
Yeah.
I did say to take a ship, and that's the nearest one. No, I did not actually. I didn't even think about doing that. That'd be great. God, notes. Good note.
Yeah, that's what we need, Jay. Just keep filling him with bad ideas.
Please don't take my oranges.
For next campaign. So, whoever wants to kind of go up next and arise is free to do so.
Yeah, I'll get up.
All right, and everyone had a full rest, full 8 hours. Everyone's fully healed, and full spells and everything.
Yeah, I feel kind of weird.
Cool.
I would like to roll out of bed, go find a restaurant that can serve me a full Gnomish, and then go get my hammer.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I'll have
So
breakfast.
they're
I think we should all have breakfast. That sounds
It's like a full English except short.
it's a grand plan.
just on a smaller plate. So you
Fashion to romance
Yeah, so-
to brunch.
you head
You're
to
playing
a
Sex in the
restaurant.
City, the role-playing game.
You head to a restaurant that's actually a little to the east of the tannery and the smith. So it's up a little to the northeast of where all your characters kind of congregate right now. And yeah, you smell the nice smells of a the proponents, they're not all together, but Ignacious, you are able to, and Villi especially, be able to pick out that they do smell like they are cooking the components of a full Gnomish.
So full Gnomish would be bacon, sausage, baked beans, eggs, black pudding, white pudding, toast, and coffee or tea.
And the coffee
And don't
is
be using
sprinkled.
any of that. Don't be using any of that human bacon. We got to have the gnome bacon, the stuff that looks more like ham and they cut it real thick.
Yeah. So as you'll all go in, and you order your full Gnomishes, there's a waitress. She comes up and she grabs your order, and she's, well, good morning. Y'all are early risers. First here. She kind of stretched a little bit. Wasn't really expecting a guest this early, but we're ready and ready to go. What can I get for you?
We'll all have full Gnomishes. I'll have tea. God only knows what they'll have.
Hot bean juice, please.
Okay. And drinks for the rest of you. What would you like? Normally a full Gnomish comes with coffee.
Orange
That's
juice.
what I meant.
Orange.
Oh, I didn't know you guys use that here. Coffee. Thank you.
Yes, we do have coffee. And for all of you that are getting coffee, would you like gunpowder or sawdust in your coffee?
Gunpowder.
Can I have both?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for gonna go for the combo.
Okay, so you all want both. So you're going for a Neapolitan full Gnomish. Okay. Yeah, of course I can get that for you.
Oh, and a $5 bill just appeared in my hand from Corey. I would also like a short stack. Thanks for the donation, Corey.
Thank you.
So you want some flapjacks? Okay, got you. Well, if you need anything else, my name is Solani, and yeah, I'll have those full Gnomishes. And and how many of you get the mix of the coffees?
Me.
Combo coffee, please.
Okay, and the two Neapolitan full Gnomishes whip right up for you. So, Jay, give me a perception as she's kind of walking away.
Am I checking her out? Like, are you seeing how hard I look at her? Because that's
No,
weird.
not. We're not playing that.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, you're
too focused on.
You're
my
not
food.
able to. You're not able to perceive the facial expression on her as you asked for a short stack.
I was gonna point out that I didn't mean that offensively, but that's like being like, no, I have a friend. Like,
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
want to seem like I was covering.
Yep.
It was Corey's fault. Damn you, Corey. These people think I'm horrible.
No, we love you, Corey. Thank you.
Why is this all going all racist tonight? I mean, come on, guys.
So yeah, y'all have got a little bit of time to talk amongst yourselves while breakfast is cooking. She comes around and she gives you your drinks. The Neapolitan full Gnomishes for those that ordered them. Ignacious, you take a sip and you kind of choke up a little bit. It seems like and you're not really sure if this is the norm because you're kind of looking at everyone else as they drink theirs and it's fine. Seems like yours has a lot of gunpowder and sawdust in it.
Oof.
But I mean, you're okay. It's just kind of like, oh, all right, and you're drinking it down. It's still coffee. But yeah, you have this sneaking suspicion that yours has a bit more gunpowder and sawdust in it than everyone else's.
I feel like that perception check was so low that I don't even realize in hindsight I could have offended them. So I just think that this is strong coffee.
Yep. So you have a bit of time like amongst yourselves to kind of talk while everything's cooking.
All right.
So how
guys,
you doing?
How did you get your names?
Well, my parents gave me mine.
Yeah,
Wow.
same. This is going to be a real quick conversation.
Wait. Hold up, guys.
Well, I had a snaggle tooth when I was young, so still have it as I'm old, but
Now it's just larger.
yeah.
I took the dragon stuff to the leather people to make us leather.
Oh shit, cool.
I took my wrench to go get finished because they told me it wasn't done yet.
Your rat.
Get
I also talked to the lady at the front desk who thought that Villi was our leader, and she was
She
crying.
was really strange.
Oh, that lady
Where did
thinks
that
you're
lady
cute,
go?
Billy.
Yeah, she's into you, dude.
Ooh.
The plot thickens.
Ignacious starts stroking his beard and smiling, looking at Villi. Hey, she's about on your level, buddy.
Yeah, why don't you ask her out if you can find her, that is.
Oh yeah, she's gone. We should go look for her.
Oh.
What did you do, Chopper? Or
Me?
Iggy?
I called her a
What
goblin.
did you do, Iggy?
You what? You what?
Wait, yeah, let's focus on what the Firbolg said. You called her a what?
I called her a goblin. It came out wrong,
That's not very nice.
obviously.
Yeah, that seems rude.
Yeah, it was pretty rude. She started crying, so I went to sleep.
Okay, so that may have informed where she went, because after that, I told her to reach out and find the adventure in life. So I hope she didn't quit her job and run away.
I wonder if they need somebody to buy the inn.
Did she own it? Did she just leave?
I don't know.
Well, I didn't see her last night.
Huh.
Well, at least she'd have new shoes if you had.
And we didn't see her this morning, did we?
No, front desk was empty, my friend. And right now, I care so much more about this lady who has a crush on Villi than I do the Titan things. That I would like to see this through.
Yeah, can we ask the waitress if she knows where she might be, if she knows who she is?
Okay, so-
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Ethan. On a scale of 1 to 10, how off the rails has this campaign gone?
Yeah, tonight, specifically.
You'll never go off rails that I expect. Like when I expect y'all to go this direction. I played with y'all for years. I know that. I know what gets y'all like focused.
That to me sounds like you saying that just turned Lorena into our next mission.
Sounds about right.
I'm gonna drop
So-
the pictures of her.
Yeah, I want to ask the waitress if she knows who she is. Excuse me, waitress.
Yeah. Yes.
Hey, do you know that lady that runs the inn over there?
Lorena. Yes. I know her. It's as big as the city is. It's also a very small city.
Yeah, I got the idea that it was a pretty tight knit community. Well, she's not at the inn. She's missing.
That doesn't sound right. Lorena never leaves the inn.
Well,
Well,
she
she
wasn't
did.
there last night, and she wasn't there this morning. And I think that it might be because she's got the sweets for Villi.
Well, she might have, she might just be starting to, having a late start to the day. Sometimes you just need that sleep in day,
Well, you said it's not like her to not be there, right? I mean, she wasn't there last night either.
She does have her own room.
Oh, I'm gonna go check that out.
Yeah, maybe we should go and check on her and see if she's okay. Jeez,
Can I get
I
my
hope she
food to
didn't
go?
kill herself over Villi.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
This took a turn for the worse.
Do you want your full Englishes? They're about to be up. The bacon's just finishing.
Throw them in a box. We got better things to do. Okay, so that was Ignacious, but Jay Hegley is wondering how Villi feels about this, because Ignacious is too caught up in the possibility of adorable gnome love. But I'm wondering how Villi's feeling about us trying to get him hooked up.
Not real positive.
He's just riding the wave.
Bewildered by all this. He just wanted to have a cup of tea and a full Gnomish, someplace that knows how to make it.
Yeah. So out of character right now, Al, are you okay with this going on?
Yes, and
that's.
You remember
Cool.
who you're talking to? Oh, my camera's off. Remember?
I just mean out of character, Al, not Vicky. Are you cool playing with this? Even if it goes to you reject her and stuff like that, are you cool playing through it? If not, I can.
Improv guy,
I can
dude.
cut it.
Whatever you
Okay.
think.
You never know. Some people get uncomfortable with certain things, so I just wanted to make sure.
Put
we
the full
kept going with
Gnomishes in the
doing-
box. We have
All right.
a romance to make happen. Somebody cue up a 90s pop band. Let's go.
Yeah, dude. Just cue up Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. Let's do this.
All right. So
I'll have
so,
what Gnome is having.
she's okay. Well, y'all came in for a nice breakfast. I guess we can get it for you to go. And she heads back behind the counter to kind of box it all up as it's coming out, still steaming from the back kitchen. And she boxes everything up. She hands it off to you. Ignacious, she looks at you and she goes, and how was your coffee? Was it to your liking?
It was super strong. I assume that's how you guys do it around here. I enjoyed it very much. And this full Gnomish looks to be very authentic. I appreciate it.
Well, you're very welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed the coffee. Is there anything else I can do for y'all before you leave on your hard work days?
I don't even remember the pancakes that I ordered because they were from Spectral Money, so I'm good.
Okay. All right. So y'all pile out of the bed or out of the breakfast.
Is Villi following
Restaurant?
us, or is Villi just gonna chill at the table and enjoy his food?
Yeah, they're fully that. Everyone else is kind of packing up and leaving to head back to the inn. Villi, are you gonna stay for your full Gnomish?
I'll take the takeout.
Okay.
All right,
So
let's do
she
this.
hands it to you as well.
I'm going to stop by and check on Barry.
I'll check on Barry too.
Oh, one last thing. Would
Okay.
you happen to have any whiskey?
Oh, well, of course I do. And she even kind of reaches into her boot flask and pours you out a little bit.
Oh, did this lady just become the bee romance?
No, Willie just had a shot because he thinks he's going to need it.
She's the girl he's actually interested in.
Yeah. Oh my god, I want to go watch She's All That when we're done tonight.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, so everyone heads out and starts heading toward the everyone except for Willa and Studebaker, they're going to check on Barry. Ignacious, Runin, Thornstooth, and Villi head back to the inn. Runen's just kind of following around I guess I do have time before I go to my meeting. I can see young love bloom. and he follows behind everyone. So y'all head back into the inn, and
Billy suddenly
Still don't
becomes
see
an even shorter Tom Cruise.
I rerolled my stats. It's all charisma now. That's cool, right?
Well, he's got a
so
good charisma. Nothing to
Yeah.
write home about.
so y'all head into the inn, and she's still not behind the desk.
I am going to ring the bell unannoyingly, just 2 dings.
So you see the side door that is beside the counter, that's on the other side of the counter, open up a crack, and then you hear like, and then it shuts.
Aww.
And then you kind of hear some rattling around, and then the door opens again, not quickly or anything like it did earlier, but more like even and fluid. And Lorena walks out, and you've noticed a little bit of change in her. She is not wearing the same dress as she was. She's not wearing quite the same, full covering, like modest coat that she was wearing as her position as the innkeeper was beforehand. She's wearing something a little bit more revealing, and I'm talking like elbows. Like she's wearing like a short sleeve dress.
Oh man, I just
and like
drew
a
a
modest
reward poster.
a modest like mid calf length skirt. She also, it seems, looks like she has brightened up her eyes a little bit. She looks a lot cheerier, and she has a little bit of makeup on as well. And she says, "Oh, well, it is very nice to see all of you again. My favorite customers. How are you all today?"
We're doing very well, and we were very tired last night. My large, not very smooth friend would like to apologize to you. Is that not right, Thornstooth? And I elbow him.
Yeah, and I start tearing up my reward poster.
Oh my god, put it closer to the camera and talk first.
Hello. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh my
yeah.
god! Yeah, Olivia, you have to come see.
That looks
That's my-
fantastic.
It looks fantastic. He was doing a reward poster.
Yeah, Justen,
for her.
apologize to her with that in front of the camera
I'm
so everyone can get a good...
terribly sorry I called you a goblin. The words, it was a long day. You have to understand where I was coming from.
And she
Sorry.
she looks at she sees the reward like before you go to rip it up, and she was like, "Oh, are you missing a goblin friend? I mean, you did mention a goblin a little while ago. Maybe you were she was on your mind. I'm sorry if I got over emotional when you were thinking about your friend that's lost. I can understand how that might be on your mind, and you just slipped a little bit with your wording. Can I help find the goblin? I haven't seen any goblins in a while."
Billy walks over and
never
pats
mind.
her on the
Look
shoulder
at me.
and says,
I'm
"Listen,
rambling.
Chopper's not the brightest bulb on the candelabra."
I'm not. It's true.
Well, I hope you find your goblin friend.
I'm going to
Your rooms are
grab
still ready
the
if you'd
2
like,
less
but-
intelligent guys by the arm and back out, leaving Villi in there alone with her. So I want to grab the Tortle and Thornstooth and just slowly back away.
I'll go with them.
Well, I guess they didn't need the room. It's good to see you again, Villi. Was everything okay in the room?
Yesterday I got shot, hit by lightning, attacked by a dragon, attacked by a necromancer. It was a long day.
Well, that does sound. I'm sorry that happened to you, that you were hurt because of that. It does sound very, very exciting, though. Do you think maybe you would want to tell me more about it over lunch?
Sure,
Maybe-
I know a great place. As a matter of fact, he's standing there with you can probably smell the cold boxed lunch in his hands. Oh, have you had breakfast yet? Here, he hands her the box lunch.
Villi, right now your camera's off.
What a baller move, though! Like, here, baby. Here's the food.
Okay. Oh.
Here's I just happened to have. I brought you breakfast.
Oh well. No, I haven't eaten yet. You're so thought. Do you mind if I pop over here for a second?
Sure.
Okay. She pops behind. I'll go open the door. Pops, and then comes back out with 2 glasses, and she pulls out a cork of what looks like plum wine. She's like, "This is great to start the day with. It really really vitalizes you up." Okay, I'll pour you a glass.
If you've ever had Slivovitz, it's a Polish plum brandy. And it's only available a couple of weeks of the year because the rest of the year the bottles say NASA on the side. It's like it really is like drinking fire.
Oh, ooh. Well, if this is anything like it, it'll really put a fire in your belly. I'm not gonna actually role play a date with you, Al.
Damn it!
As much as I like, buddy.
Damn it!
Jay, I've never role played a date with you either.
I know
you gotta
you
pay
have
for that.
And he's so upset.
Yeah, well,
I was just going to see how long it went. It was the same mind frame as when Ethan was having a conversation with himself earlier. My brain was just like,
I just wanted to see how long it
was going to happen for.
Obviously, it couldn't have gone that well. His persuasion skills are pretty low.
Clearly.
So are you trying to persuade her, or just like?
No, I was just seeing how, just putting that up as. I guess it actually should be.
Yeah, Jay. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, she is loving your regaling tales of heroism that happened when you were saving Barry. How you flew through the air, dodging heat. In her mind, how you described it, the necromancer didn't fire one lightning bolt at you and hit you with the first one. He threw about 5 at you in rapid succession, and you were dodging them as you were flying.
That's pretty much how I would tell it.
Yeah, you were as the last one was coming, you saw that they were about to stick the auger into Barry, so you fired off a spell of your own, which left you open and got then hit in the chest. So she is eating up your heroics. Hand and foot, yeah, that's the phrase. Hand and.
I want to go see how my hammer's doing.
Okay, so Ignacious, you head to your hammer and. They ding ding. Oh well, hello.
Frank, how's my hammer?
Well, it is magnificent. Let me grab it. And he kind of turns around. There's a long box that he has, and he whips around, and it's of like a dark. I'd say dark cherry, but cherry is already a dark wood. It's a cherry wood box, and he opens it up for you, and your hammer is in there. And just the head of it is now kind of like smoking out with cold vapors. The rest of it is lined in actual. You'll find out when you pick it up, an actual like insulated heating leather. That they took some leather from next door, kind of worked with it, and made it to where it actually will insulate your hands. And it's lined in a very deep purple, like lining of the. Of the box and wrapped around in that, and they open up that for you.
Oh, it's fantastic, gentlemen. I forget if I paid you already or not, but if I didn't, I'm going to give you a tip.
Okay. Yeah, you had already paid them.
All right, I'm going to throw him another couple gold pieces just because it looks so nice and pretty. You guys have been very good to me. I got to tell you that.
Just remember, we are here for any of your repair needs, salvaging needs. We'll leave it at that. Any kind of metalworking needs you need. We're there.
No, this town is fantastic, and as far as I can tell, you all are now sponsored by my friend. So I will make sure to come back and utilize your talents again. Thanks for the cool box, by the way. I like that. I'm going to put that up on my mantle above my hammock. on the ship.
All right. Thorntooth, you head into Thorntooth was going to the head, yeah?
Music shop, yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant
you head to the music shop, and before you even get there, you hear the sounds of like a it's like like in Power Rangers when they had the T-Rex the red Megazord,
Yes.
come in and it he opens up. It's like the roar. It's that but deeper. And then a nice tinny ding 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 going on with it. And as you walk in, you see the musician. He's actually beating a simple beat on the drum while playing with his right hand the xylophone made out of the teeth.
Oh man.
And he looks at me and goes, "This." He looks next to you and he's like, "This just may just be my masterpiece." It's beautiful. And you see he's actually done it in a way that he has run where the leather is tightened to the head of the dragon. He has wrapped and connected the brace there to the line of the front part of the xylophone, so it's all like one contraption. It's a small xylophone, so it's made to where you could strap this on you, play the drum, and with your right hand kind of tippy tap on the little mini xylophone.
I'm so excited for this.
A one-man barbarian.
Yeah.
Hey, Studebaker, do you
so-
hear anything?
What?
Can we hear any of that?
Is he actually playing the Power Rangers
well-
name on this thing? Because that would be dope.
Yeah, right?
I mean, I think Justen, did you have it queued up? That's why it popped in my head. He was really into it earlier.
I can bring it up real quick. Give me a second. This will also be a little taste of Sunday.
That guitar wail was very important to my childhood.
When I first heard that full thing, I was like, I don't remember the Power Rangers theme song going that hard. So Willa, you're able to hear that. Studebaker, you don't hear that.
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
And then, Studebaker, you go up to Barry. Barry is looking like he's like your ghost sound of your banjoing has stopped, and as you're coming up to it, it's stopped. So you would have to go ahead and play again to keep him. Well, he was looking very, very antsy to leave, even with your majestic playing, and then you gave your magnum opus to a whale. I want to see that now. You on the end of a dock, as a turtle playing your magnum opus, this gigantic freaking whale.
Yeah, dude.
So he had his head kind of turned up to leave, and then it just snaps back, and he almost turns over as to be in a trance. And then
Awesome.
All right,
and
so
thank you, Chris,
I don't
for
know
your
how
donation of $3. Y'all are above and beyond awesome. You are above and beyond awesome. Thank you very much for your donation and for hanging out and watching.
I don't know how I didn't get the Kermit energy off of your character until right now, Chaz. But
yeah, bro.
large Muppet energy coming off of
that.
your guy right now.
It's the rainbow connection in this MFer.
All right. We'll say Runin went with Willa and Studebaker. He wasn't really going to any shops. He was just kind of wandering around. And as you Studebaker, as you lull Barry into kind of a trance, you hear Runin kind of be like, ah, and his brooch that he kind of has always kind of connecting his cape, he kind of rips off. And it looks like it's glowing hot, and he looks down at it, and you hear him say some words in Elvish, and suddenly the brooch manifest. It looks like almost like ethereal, a person or a being that you saw before. He was the one that was in Runen's throne room the time that y'all went. Not when y'all were sneaking into the throne room and killing everyone, but the time y'all came back after going to the library. And there was like the purple-skinned guy that was in the throne room with him. He has appeared now up on the like coming out of the brooch.
Well, that's not weird.
And he looks at Runen and he says, "I hope this message finds you well. Distressing news. I don't know if you've heard. I don't know where you are. You haven't really checked in a while. But assuming you're not in any major city, I'll need to get this message to you, and this may be a shock to you. There is an all broadcast distress coming from Arcadia. Apparently, there is a very, very large force heading their way. They're kind of calling all troops. We're kind of in a little bit of a ruckus here. The Titan's almost dismantled, but we may need to put it back. I don't know. But we're getting an all call to go and assist Arcadia. Y'all might want to head back. And then it dips away.
So running from me, you're my only hope.
With all the Power Rangers talk, I thought it was going to be like Rangers.
Assemble.
That's true.
I can't do that voice justice though.
Oh, but the only ranger that we have is Death.
Is dead.
Oh.
There are no actual rangers on this party. So that's where we'll go ahead and we'll end that for the week. Can
we do a one-shot campaign where we all play as different colored ranger class characters and just be the Power Rangers?
Oh, yes.
If someone wants to run that, if someone wants to run that one shot.
That sounds fun.
I would so do that.
There's about 8 Power Rangers RPGs.
Yeah,
there
true.
are.
Well, there's like
That
30
makes
versions of the show, right?
Like there's
All right.
Dino Force and like Space Police and shit.
I like the dinosaur one, man.
Power Rangers in space. All right. Well, thanks for everybody for hanging out this evening. Just a quick reminder. You already know this stream and all of our streams this month are sponsored by Dungeon Fog. It's an online cloud-based map-making, really cool thing. Go check it out. DungeonFog.com/nerdshorts for 10% off your annual membership. Make yourself some cool maps. Save yourself some time in your game prep. And we will be here next week. We're also getting the details finalized for what one-shot we're going to be doing this month. We just want to confirm with everybody who's going to be on that and what we're doing, and then we'll release that information to you as soon as we can via social media. And we'll see you next Wednesday for the continuation of the Airships of Nuada campaign.
Chaz, if we played a Power Rangers campaign, you would definitely be Alpha 5.
Oh yeah. Yeah, dude. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Aye.
Well, good night, everybody.
All right.